Once you find the league that's right for you, you click enter, and that'll take you to your draft screen. On this screen, you'll find details about the contest. You can see the number of entries. So in this case, there are 145 out of 200 entries. The entry fee, in this case, it's normally $109. We actually have a free ticket that we're going to use to enter this contest, so it says free. There's a prize pool. This is the player points reward for joining the contest and when the contest goes live. This is really critical because up until this point, up until this hits 0, you can make as many updates as you want to your lineup, and on Draft Street you cannot do that. On FanDuel you can do the same, but not on Draft Street. So here you'll see all the games that are included in the contest. In this case, you're seeing that a few games have been postponed, and so you'll get notified of that, and so you can't draft teams at this point from those games. Down below, you're going to see a player search, and this is where you can search by name. Below that, you'll see different tabs, and this just sorts the players by the tabs. So this is the pitching tab, so these are all your pitchers. Catcher, first baseman, second baseman, third baseman, and so forth. If you want to see all the players, you can click on all, and then you can sort by projected fantasy points per game or salary if you're trying to find a certain salary. And this is the scoring tab where you can review all the scoring elements, which is critical. So over here you have your lineup, and these are all the players you have to fill in. You have to have 2 pitchers, 1 catcher, first baseman, second baseman, third baseman, shortstop, and 3 outfielders. You have a total salary of $50,000, and as you add players to your lineup, it will automatically deduct their salary from your total remaining. This probable pitchers checkbox is critical because you don't want to play pitchers that aren't probable for the night or for the day game. It's really important on baseball to be on top of your lineups and determine who's actually starting, who's playing. You can get caught up with a lineup many times where one player isn't playing and that costs you the tournament. So stay on top of your lineups up until the game starts. And one other really helpful function here is an export to CSV. So this screen can be kind of small and you have to search a lot. We highly recommend you export to CSV, sort your players, have a bigger view of all the players available, and come up with your strategy offline and then come back online to draft your team. So if you click on a player's name, it will pop up their notes and their history and some recent news. And then you can see this little probable next to their name, and that'll give you their injury status. So definitely check those out. You'll have your opponent, and once you're ready to start, you can click submit, and that will enter you into the contest. You can reserve a spot. So let's say you really want to be in this contest, but you can't draft right at this second. You can reserve the spot and come back and draft your team before the contest goes live.